Action.
What's going on, everybody?
Newbie.
Welcome to a brand new episode
Hey,
of AJ
go lay
Joe
down.
Show. I know.
Go lay down.
it's Up at my grill this morning. The fuck is today? August
12th.
Monday,
Number 12.
August the 12th.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Not
What's
much,
going on,
man.
everybody? Just chilling.
Yeah, I actually, I wanted to.
Damn, that's a good coffee. Scooter's coming through.
What's going on here? I'm trying to look up something here. There we go. So remember we were talking last week about the Olympics a little bit.
Yeah.
So I heard something and it made me. It was interesting, so it made me look into it more, right?
Okay.
But so we were talking about how the Olympics doesn't pay the people shit. Well, that's true. Hey, go lay down. Go lay down.
Both you guys this week.
So I guess they get things from their country. So like for instance, like South Korea, like they give you a condo, they give you like free health care for life, shit like that, like different things. And then also they're competing with each other. So for instance, if you get a gold medal, or a silver medal or a bronze medal, you get paid out pretty heavily. Which I mean, there's not
Depending
that
on the
many
country,
people that
what
win
if it's
the.
what if it's one of the poor ass countries?
So even the poor ones, they pay. So the only ones that don't pay, watch, I got it right here. It says Great Britain, Norway, and Sweden. They're the only ones that do not provide direct monetary incentives to their athletes for
Does the
winning.
U.S.?
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. So, for instance, the U.S. doesn't pay much compared to other countries.
Okay.
Which is bullshit, because you like Hong Kong, they're paying the most. So if you get a gold medal, you get a $768,000 payout, right?
Per athlete?
Per athlete per gold medal.
All right.
But anyway, you know, I was just the Olympics should still pay them money, like each one of them. But I'm just saying, like I thought this was interesting.
So it's up to the country then.
So like Singapore, $745,000, and then a silver $373,000, bronze $186,000.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah,
I stand corrected.
but well, that's the country, so it really has nothing to do with the Olympics.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like your country's proud of you for being able to
Showing
go.
up.
So,
Huh.
but I just thought that was interesting. So it's not like, well, I just kind of like. They're not just let out to dry, so to speak. You know, like at least the countries kind of give them a little.
That's
something.
good. That's reassuring.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of like, you know, like I was like, oh well, at least that, you know.
That's weird that Britain, Norway, and you said Switzerland, Sweden,
Sweden.
that they don't.
And they have money. Those ones. I think it's just probably like something that they just like a rule almost. You know, like they're just like, no, we don't do that. Like we don't. I don't know.
All right. Thirsty this week? Got 3 fucking bottles.
So
Got 3
this
bottles
one's to
left.
beat the puppy's ass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Huh.
But I have been doing yard work all morning, so I am thirsty.
I don't know. No balloons this week?
Yeah, not today, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do about 3 shifts a week. Yeah. Yesterday was pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah?
It was just a rough ass fucking day. We had to basically do almost double work because there was we basically stopped the balloon from fucking crashing. Me and my crew chief, we had already landed our balloon, and there was a balloon coming in hot, and they were coming in landing on a fucking incline, and that pilot's crew wasn't there yet. So we noticed it, so we took off booking. They're probably about 50 yards away. We took off booking it towards them, and we were able to jump on it and fucking ride it out.
Okay.
with our counterweight we counterweighted it so it didn't roll over.
Why was the other crew they got stuck in traffic?
I didn't ask, but basically that's kind of like what it was. Like I don't know. I didn't ask because was a veteran guy too.
Yeah.
So I was just surprised that when they rolled up, I was like,
left
what
them
the fuck?
hanging.
Like, but it was like super hard, almost double work because of that. And then, like I said, it was it's kind of scary because he was gonna crash, so we had to jump on the backside and just hang on for dear life.
Like, I'm taking your guys' tips
Boom
today, double
Boom.
tips.
Fucking yeah, I thought about that. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, you know, just pretty
standard stuff.
Pretty normal
in the balloon world.
Yeah, it's dangerous, bro. Like it's crazy because you're just like you're a private contractor. I've mentioned before, so it's just like and they do that on purpose because it's fucking.
Yeah,
it's pretty wild. But yesterday, like, we were trying to fucking get the basket off. Well, the pilot was in a fucking hurry because we got there. It was windy, so they waited it out. Like maybe like yesterday wasn't that long, maybe 15 minutes, but still the pilot was like in a rush, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway,
just because
kind of I'm not trying to talk shit, but because he's the best pilot. But
well, no, I get that, but like when you're
he's always wants to be the first one up. Period. So like we have like because that's just
it's an ego thing.
No, it's kind of just like he's the best pilot, so he wants to be the first one up. You know what I mean? Because for instance,
so it is an ego thing.
No, it's just kind of like I said, like he's been there for 20 years. No. He's the best, and so it's like he wants to be the first one.
What if somebody goes, he has a bad day?
No, it's all right. It's no problem. Like even like sometimes if he has like a crew that he knows ain't the top notch, because they give the crews at random to the pilots, kind of. Mm-hmm. But if it's like two of his guys, like for instance, like my crew chief is almost always with him. His name's Frank, and he's fucking badass. He's like the spider monkey one. Like he taught me how to save the balloons from fucking rolling over and shit. Like he just runs and jumps on those fuckers like a bat out of hell. But anyway, if the pilot has his good crew, like he just kind of like he's like, let's get up. Like he's like, you know, it's like I guess maybe it is an ego thing, but it's kind of like for all of us. You know what I mean? It's kind of like. It's not like, because what I mean, it's not just the ego. It's like, it's because we're just the best. You know what I mean? Like, we're the fucking most efficient, the fastest. And a lot of everybody's almost younger than us, me and that other. So, like, this guy's like 45 and I'm 37, almost 38. But, so it's just kind of a thing. Like, we're just like, fuck this shit.
Is that the only part of it that he's in a rush, though, is just to get up? Once he's up there, he's not like, got to bring this motherfucker down first as well.
They have to fly for a certain time.
Yeah.
And then after they fly for an allotted time, they have to look for a landing, and that could take a long time or not so long. But anyway, so it's just what happened was he's kind of in a rush, so to speak, because we want to be the first ones up. Just kind of like it's what we do. But yeah, he was kind of like taking off while we were still trying to like fucking do some shit, and it was just kind of like we're like. On the trailer moving, but we're trying to fucking do some shit, and it was just kind of got hairy for a minute there. Like almost busted my ass.
Fuck.
But
it's not like you could be like, slow the fuck down, we're not ready yet.
No. I joke like that. So we'll be chasing, right? And we have the walkie-talkies, so the pilots are talking to us, but you can hear everybody. We're all on the same lines, like all three. Like say there's 3 balloons or 5 to 6, whatever, 9 balloons. You can switch to a separate line if there's too many balloons, but basically everybody's on the same shit because it's still not that much talking. Like, but you can hear every pilot and every crew's fucking talking, you know.
Yeah.
But depending on what pilot you have or what, sometimes they're kind of like not the nicest on the radio, no. But so then like when they'll tell you something on the radio and then like we just joke around like talking back, but like nobody could hear us, you know. They'll be like. You need to fucking turn over here, and then because they could see you from the ground, you know.
Yeah.
But like, say the van, like, they told you to turn, but you turn on the wrong road or something, and they'll be like, "Damn it, I told you to turn on the second road."
Yeah.
But you'll be like talking shit off the radio, and they can't hear shit, but it's funny. I'll be like, "Get off my back!"
Oh shit!
Yeah, son of a bitch, get off my back.
That's funny.
Or like all of a sudden one is talking nice that's usually an asshole, and you're like, damn, homeboy got laid last night. You're like just talking to your crew chief, you know, like, damn, he's all being fucking nice. That's unusual. It's just kind of funny. But no, it's been good ballooning. I put out a new menu at Canvas.
I saw it.
It's been interesting.
I saw it. I went and looked at it online.
So it's been doing well, actually.
So there was some carryovers.
Yeah,
from the previous.
so when I switch, I just do probably 6 or 7 new items.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
nice. It's been pretty popular so far.
Yeah. I got this Nashville hot.
Yeah, you're telling me about that.
Sandwich and wings.
Okay.
But man, it's just people of the comments and the feedback on that have just been insane. And the dessert I have. The sopapilla, is that new? No, that's that's been there forever. Oh, okay. That one. So I put on the sweet rice pudding bites though. Oh, okay. So it's like basically I make a sweet rice, Mexican sweet rice, right? And then I do my thing and transform it into a bite and freeze it, and then I fry it, and then we dip it in caramel and sweet sauce. I got some like vanilla cream, cinnamon sauce I make. But dude, they've been fucking flying out the door.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Who's crying?
Anubis is whining. Remind me. I know we've eaten when we went to that one spot for keeping it local. But are you a slaw man on your? Chill out, dog. On your Nashville hot.
I wasn't always, but yeah, I am now.
Okay.
But I went back to that place too, and I got tenders, and I was disappointed. They were like humongous, like fucking. Yeah. It was ridiculous. But anyway.
Won't even speak the name.
Yeah, but anyway, I do if it's done right, because I don't like all slaws. I don't like all slaw. So it has to taste correct.
Not too runny.
Not too runny and not too... I like it just sweet enough. I don't want it like tasting like, for instance, like just mayonnaise or just like vinegar. I do like a vinegar slaw, but that has no cream, you know? You can do like a vinaigrette based kind of style slaw. That's good too. But anyway, we make our own slaw dressing, in-house slaw dressing. So I'm real particular about the dressing.
Is it yours is it like, obviously Nashville hot, but how hot is it?
So it's not very hot. So it's got like a spicy, but then it's almost got like a honey. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So speaking of restaurants, me and my girl went to Gimani to check it out after you recommended it, and I'm surprised you liked that place, to be quite honest with you.
What happened?
Well, no, because you're pretty particular, and it's kind of a bougie pizza spot. It's not your traditional pizza place.
So I just saw the owner took me from Canvas. Yeah. Is how I went, and he paid for everything and everything. So maybe that's why I liked it. But we just went in and got pizza and got out.
Okay, so we went and ate there, and I mean, I'd heard about it from you, obviously, and then I was looking up Google reviews. And I think I kind of like overhyped it in my head. You know what I mean? So I went in there with pretty high expectations. And I'm not shitting on the place. I enjoyed it. It was really good. But it's different. You know what I'm saying?
I heard. So I've been seeing posts, and one of them I saw, and I kind of like it. I didn't even think about it, but it's funny because I hate on Dion's about it when I get slices. But this guy was talking about how he was hating on reheated slices, but I didn't even really notice that if my stuff was reheated when I went.
When we were there, it was busy, and they were they were throwing pies in constantly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people don't know what we're talking about. It's this new pizza spot in Uptown, and it's right there on the corner, like right across from Trader Joe's, and locally owned. I was surprised. I asked him because I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So I guess there's an Italian restaurant in Sawmill Market.
That's right.
Where they make their own pasta.
Yeah.
So I guess that's his sister. Okay. So I get. So here's the story. That place was a pizza place before.
Yes.
Didn't do well. I guess.
Yeah. It was called. The fuck was it called? I read the whole fucking.
So homie just went in, flipped it over to. Didn't have to do shit. Painted everything that was red green and. Did another pizza joint, but he had kind of like a following because his sister has an Italian spot. where I guess I haven't been there, but supposedly they make all their pasta from hand. I don't know. Anyway, though, it's kind of like I wouldn't say a collab, but kind of almost like his sister has the Italian spot that's already been doing well, so he kind of hit the floor running.
Yeah.
Because
well, you go in there and it doesn't feel like a local place. It feels like there's like it's a chain or something, which is a testament to them because it's like you said, like when you told me about it, super clean, super bright. What are these menaces doing out there?
They're fine.
And it just doesn't have the feel of a local place. Maybe because, fucking Albuquerque.
What did you eat?
So we got down. We tried every fucking slice in that place. We got the flight, right?
Yeah.
Basic flight. And then they do a special slice that they're supposed to do a new special every week. Well, I asked this guy a bunch of questions. And turns out that the last, so they haven't been open that long. So this is only their second special slice. And he said the last one, they ended up keeping it a month because people liked it so much. So the special slice that they had was it was a vodka sauce and cheese, mozzarella, but the specialty was the sauce.
Okay. How was the lemon?
It was interesting. That's not normally my my go-to. It's like a white sauce, mozzarella.
Because I wouldn't order that, But,
I know you wouldn't. Yeah,
I heard it was good. I don't know.
It's good. Honestly, I took so what we did is we got the flight with the 4 slices, and then we got the 5th slice, and we were just like munching off all of them. We'd take a bite of each one, just to check it out. And I don't know if I could eat a whole slice of the lemon one. It gets to be a little much.
I got you.
But it's interesting, And so they got the lemon slice. They got your basic margarita, which I thought that was real basic. I could have done without that one. It was for people that don't like that weird fancy shit, right? Quote unquote. And then the pepperoni, as you know, pepperonis were good. They're the bowl pepperoni. And then they do that hot honey drizzle. I didn't edit anything on it, And then they put those dabs of what kind of cheese is that?
I think it's like ricotta.
Which
that's on what?
On the pepperoni.
My pepperoni didn't have that.
They must ask you for without it, because if you even look at the menu, it has it on it.
No, it's a separate. There's 2 separate, because the pepperoni has the hot honey, and then I know.
No, I'm telling you, that's how it is, and I didn't order. We didn't ask for it a special way.
All right.
So, same with the lemon. The lemon had that as well.
I seen that. Yeah. The cheese balls.
Yeah, and I know you don't fuck with ricotta.
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said before you didn't fuck with that.
I do.
Okay.
I like lasagna. I don't like it in the cannolis as a dessert.
Okay.
I don't like it mixed with sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is put on after the fact because it's cold.
Yeah.
You could taste the difference on it, right? So, and they have the angry, which was hot as fuck. I like that a lot.
What goes on that?
So that one has. Let me look at the fucking menu here. Give me a second. By the way, they need to hire somebody to do their fucking website. Their website's bullshit.
Oh, you can't even call. They're so busy, they don't even answer their phone and shit sometimes.
Okay. Here, hold on. So on the angry, it's pepperoni, pickled serranos, spicy tomato fresh, and aged mozzarella. See, I thought serranos were red. Serranos are green. I thought these were jalapenos I was eating.
So serranos, they look similar to jalapeno, like say if you have one next to each other, but the serrano's gonna be a little thinner.
Yeah, these were
jalapenos the little fatter, but they look like you could. There's some that you could put right next to each other and you wouldn't be able to tell.
Well, I didn't realize serranos were hot. I thought it was more one of those peppers that was just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
they're above jalapeno on the spice level.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
No, this fucker was hot, and it has the pepperoni. I liked it, but I'm not opposed to hot chili, but it was good.
No, they're hot as fuck. Serrano peppers. On the real though.
Yeah.
Do they even have the website running, bro? When I went to
When
eat
you
there,
go
I
to
remember
it,
we went to it, and it's like
it's just a landing page. You
Yeah.
can't click on anything.
Yeah.
Which they're doing business. I guess they're doing fine without having a fucking website. But what I'm looking at is somebody took a picture of the menu on Google.
Oh shit.
So the white lemon, it's a lemon, fresh mozz, fontina, whipped ricotta. See, on the pep, it doesn't say whipped ricotta. I don't know why. I don't know why they put that on our slice.
It didn't come with
then.
mine, and we didn't order it special, bro.
Okay. So I didn't dig that on the pep.
So
I could have
I
done
don't-
without.
I don't-
I assume that's what it fucking came with.
No.
Because you walk in and they have their menu on the fucking wall and they don't have no details of nothing. They have a menu on the counter.
Yeah, I did see that though. I thought I might care for it. I don't know, but
I could have done without it.
okay.
The hot honey was good. Honestly, I liked the angry was good because it had the pepperoni and then the spice.
try that
So I could have done the angry without. Chill out, dog.
Hey, go lay down. I want to try that one.
And then honestly the specialty slice, that vodka sauce slice was probably my favorite out of all of them.
Do you know what that is, kind of, or no?
A vodka sauce?
Yeah.
I don't. I've seen it. I've seen it. Used in terms of pasta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like more like an orangish color.
It's like a white and red sauce kind of mix, kind of thing.
It's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
I like their crust. It was a crispy crust with a soft inside. Well done undercarriage.
Yeah.
Comes naturally with a little char. All in all, I liked it, but I think I overhyped it too much in my head. You know what I'm saying? But now that we tried all of them, I would know which ones to get and which ones to avoid.
Yeah.
She really liked the lemon one, but that's up her alley. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But like I said, it could be a little bit much to eat a whole slice of it, I think.
I wonder why they put that cheese on your shit.
I don't know. Didn't even ask for it. We just ordered it as it came.
Because like I said, when I was there, I seen them delivering slices with that ricotta cheese on it, But anyway,
so as far as customizations go,
they could have.
there's
It
nothing
could have
really.
went both ways. It could have been.
But like what I'm saying is, I don't think you can really customize shit because I saw them putting whole pies in the oven and then they slice it. The only thing you
Yeah.
could probably customize is like the hot honey or the whipped ricotta, right? The stuff that comes on afterward.
Yeah,
But it's
I know
other
that
than-
they asked us if we wanted the hot honey on it. I remember because I was standing right there. They're like,
they didn't ask.
they're like, you want the hot honey on it?
Yeah,
we're
maybe
like,
this
yeah.
kid didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
But nah, but it's cool. But I feel like they're gonna have to do more in the long run. I feel like they're gonna have to bring in more options for people.
Well, it's definitely like for that part of town.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is it's like how you're saying how like you don't really, so it's kind of like you don't really change the stuff, you don't change the toppings. It's kind of like it's not fine dining, but it's almost like if you're like fine dining.
It's an
pizza
elevated
almost. Yeah.
elevated pizza experience.
Yeah. So, and then like like when you go to an elevated restaurant, you don't change the.
You're not supposed to,
Yeah,
right?
you're not supposed to tell the chef this or that.
Exactly.
So it's kind of. Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of the feel I got from it.
Yeah.
I'd probably give it a good 7.5.
That's what I was thinking. I think I said like 7.5. But it's not a place where like honestly, it's not a place in my mind where I'd be like, oh, pizza night, let's fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like
No, I
It's-
wouldn't take more than one other person there, two other people. I wouldn't go with more than 2 or 3 people, just because just the way it is. I don't know. You probably have to go there to see what I'm talking about, but it's just probably kind of because I'm not around there so much, but maybe if I'm on that side of town, maybe grab a slice. You know what I mean, kind of thing.
something
But
quick.
I wouldn't take.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all right. It's all right. You know
And
what I mean? It's not bad. It's not the
Yeah.
greatest, but it's all right.
But that was a good little drive that you guys had to pick that up to go and drive all the way
Yeah.
back. So I'm curious how that
It's not
held
too bad
up.
on the freeway.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty much all freeway.
It's
But
probably 10 minutes on the freeway. Definitely better fresh. Definitely.
oh, for sure. But
And then how you can't order a whole pie. That's another reason why you wouldn't take
Yeah.
a bunch of people there. You know what I mean?
yeah. You know,
It's
and
like-
it's not cheap. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But at
no.
the same time, it wasn't. I mean,
It's not too bad.
we got 5. So we got 5 slices
With
total.
the flight, it's all right.
Yeah. So with the flight, the extra
Like
slice,
$25 for the flight, right? Or
25 for the flight. The special slice was like $7 or $8, and then 2 drinks. All in all, it came out to like $40 for 5 slices and
couple
so I guess
beverages.
yeah. So I guess that is pricey, but
Dude, everything, bro. I went to McDonald's yesterday and got 2 meals and a 20-piece, and it was $30.
fuck, it makes
McDonald's,
sense,
bro.
It
2
makes sense.
meals.
So the meals were
and a
what, like 10 to
20-piece.
$12 a piece, and then it's $5-6 for the 20-piece. Probably more for the 20-piece. Probably $8.
Yeah, it's like about $8. But no, I was just like, I got 2 meals and a 20-piece. Nothing else. No apple pie. No sundae. Nothing.
No
$30.
McFlurry. No McFlurry.
$30, bro. Which is it's just the way it's the world we're living in, bro.
Yeah. That's the thing. We ain't making more money, but the fucking prices are going up.
Definitely. It's another podcast.
But no, I would recommend people go check it out just to check it out.
I think it's cool to go. I thought, like you said, it's kind of cool in there. It's cool to go.
No,
look
and
around.
like you, we never talked about it on the podcast. Previously, you talked to me off the air, but like they have a bar where it's like you said, imagine if it's Dion's where you could watch them make the pizza, but there's a bar you could sit.
You know what was cool that I thought, just as being a chef, I'm not sure if you spotted it out, but they have the coolest like state of the art mixer.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Like, yeah, it's wild. Like a huge dough mixer.
Oh,
like,
yeah, no.
State of the art to where, like, what I mean is usually when you have a nice mixer, you have attachments, right? Like a whisk or whatever. So when you do pizza dough, you have what's called a dough hook. I don't know if you ever seen it. It looks just like this.
Yeah.
And you put it on there, and that's the one you use. Theirs is this. I call it state of the art because I ain't never seen no shit. It's got like a few things where it's almost like hands.
No shit.
Mimicking hands kneading the dough.
Damn.
But I was like, holy moly, they got a robot. I was like, what?
Wow.
They probably they put the money into the things that you need a good mixer and a good oven. Mm-hmm. The oven was there.
Yeah.
So they bought they put a lot of money into the mixer because that's in a pizza joint, that's your worker. The mixer is a big deal.
Yeah.
Because that's your dough, that's your.
Yeah. Didn't try the Caesar salad. I wanted to because it looked good.
Jesus gets the Caesar salad.
I love a Caesar salad. I like trying them at all different because no 2 Caesar salads are the same in my opinion. So I like to check it out at every different place and see their take on it. Yeah. But it looked good. But yeah, I'm trying to think of the fucking name of the place that was the pizza place that was in there before.
Yeah,
I drive by there all the fucking time.
Sauce.
That's what it was.
Ah,
that's what it was. I can see the sign. Sauce. Yeah,
I got it. No, I had never been there, but all things can happen, bro. Like, promoting, advertising. Like, I don't. Like I said, he hit the ground running because of the Italian restaurant from his sister. There's all kinds of things that can make you or break you, man.
Yeah,
especially the restaurant business. It's kind of tucked away in there, man. But.
Well, not
Jesus said that, like, I don't know when this is, but Jesus says that when we went, it wasn't bad. But he said there's a line out the door.
Yeah, no, you mentioned that, and it was busy, but we walked right in, walked right up to the counter.
He was bragging about their gelato the other day or something, which I thought was odd because he gets it with oil and sea salt on it, olive oil and sea salt.
Okay. I don't know about the olive oil, but I've heard of
Blizzard.
I've heard
of Blizzard, motherfucker.
No, but like I don't know if you saw. Did you see the serving of it? It's tiny, bro, and it's like $5.
This is the owner of the spot. I think maybe it's like
Whoa.
I don't think about that. I don't know. I would.
No, I get that, but like the cup, I'm not fucking with you. It was like
super small,
a cup like that tall, that big around. Barely sticking up. $5.
Probably like salt from the fucking seas by Italy,
from the Isles of Italy.
I'm like, man, no, yeah, I don't know, man, but 7.5. Go check it out.
Yeah, it's worth a check out.
Yeah.
But like in like the hours after we left there and like the next day, I was thinking about it a lot, and I was like, like I said, it was my own fault because I overhyped it in my head.
Yeah, I think I wasn't really too invested in it. Homie was like, "Hey, the best pizza I've ever tried, chef."
Yeah,
Tell me
that's a little overboard.
on Tuesday, or tell me Tuesday and remind me, and we'll go pick some up. And then so
Best pizza I ever
he
had.
goes all the
Wow.
time, and it's crazy because this guy's a culinarian, bro. Like, but he loves that place for some reason. Anyway, I'll take a hot Dion's before it any day when Dion's does it right.
If Dion's is
All
on
day.
point,
I'll take
that's
it
one
all
thing.
day. Shit,
But
when
that-
Dion's is on point, I love it, bro.
But that's a gamble in itself if it's going to be on point.
But then,
No, but like Giovanni's, you got to go with a fucking bulletproof vest
Yeah,
and a
it's
gun,
good.
but
It's good.
It's damn good pizza.
It's good.
I don't know, man.
But no, like I said, I wasn't too invested in it. It was kind of like, hey, let's go over here, and then we went and he fucking paid for everything. We got the food and went and ate.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like going there like in my head like on the review shit. You know what I mean?
No, that's how I went in there. I was like, is the new pizza spot, huh?
Damn. Yeah. I'm trying to think of there's a new food hall.
Yes.
In Rio coming up, way by Bernalillo.
Yeah, I
But
heard about
there's gonna
this.
be one of them thicks in there,
I've heard about that place.
and I haven't tried it, but
Thick with 2 C's.
And,
So
you know-
their originals in the 505 food hall over
Yeah,
there by you guys, right?
correct.
Okay.
You know why I haven't tried it, and I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of the same thing. You look on it, and like, I just want a pepperoni pie, bro. Like, I like Detroit style and different styles because it's like a Detroit style. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want these weird Fontina cheeses and fucking whole fucking leaves of basil. And I don't want that shit on my shit. And that's kind of the route thick is like when
Okay.
I've looked at their menu. So it kind of detoured me on that because
Yeah. You kind of have to know your audience, right? Because I mean, up there in Uptown, that shit flies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
that shit ain't gonna
Bernalillo,
fly. Hell no.
basil leaves.
They're like, what the fuck?
Throw a weed leaf on
Yeah,
it.
they're like, chunks of tomato. No. They're like, you didn't blend your sauce.
Throw it back through the process.
Sliced mozzarellas. They're like, what the fuck's going
Yeah.
on? Yeah, no, I'm just, but anyway. But I still want to try it. I want to go and I want to see if I can get a pep, you know?
And all their pizzas are square, right? They're
Yeah,
all
Detroit.
Yeah.
Detroit.
But yeah.
I want to open up a pizza parlor.
What would the name be?
I don't know.
Think about this for a second.
Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you, man.
But yeah, no, I heard about that food hall. That's still a ways off, huh? Didn't it run into some
I don't
some
know.
problems?
I'd
I
have
thought
to
I
check
heard.
it out, but I've been seeing it recently. They've been.
Okay.
they've
Did you
been
find out
talking
what's
about
that grocery store they're building there? Is that a Whole Foods or a Sprouts by Rust? Looks like a fucking.
So it's crazy because they have like the entrance way up now, and it looks pretty cool. I don't know if you noticed.
I've seen
It's
the
got, like,
architecture.
rocks, like, you can see where you're gonna go inside now.
I think it's gonna be a Sprouts. but I'm
It's not gonna be a Sprouts.
Okay.
And I'm just so this is what I heard. Maybe it'll turn into a Sprouts. I don't know. But so what I heard was it's a chain that Albertsons owns that's kind of like upscale, like a Sprouts, but Albertsons owns it. And I don't know the fucking name.
But they're big out of
Maybe
state.
it's a Sprout. I don't know. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
No, because I've heard of these like markets like that where it's like a regular grocery store owns them, and then they have like a higher end,
Yep. Man,
Thing with that too, you got to know your audience. You got to know the market too. It's like
I wish I had a grocery store where the fucking grocery store used to be when we were kids, where the trampoline park's at.
yeah,
Because I don't have it's like, man, I wish I had a Albertsons or a Smith's closer to me. It's not really like they're that far, but.
well, no, but I know exactly what you mean.
Or even when I had the Walmart market where I used to live, like, man, it's nice having a grocery store close.
For sure.
The Walmart's the closest to me, and fuck, sometimes I don't want to go to Walmart. You know what I mean? The super center,
The big one,
you know?
yeah. You don't know what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live by a ghetto ass big Walmart. So
oh yeah,
like,
no, but what I mean is like
that's like a
sometimes,
nice big Walmart.
Sometimes I just need a couple groceries for dinner. I just don't want to. I know it's nice, but I just don't want the whole huge experience kind of thing. You
Yeah.
know, it's a hell of a parking. You know what I mean? It's fucking. There's a lot of people in there. Yeah. Sometimes I like to go and be able that's why I like to go in the morning. Because you can just look around. Like, when you go in the middle of the day, you can't fucking look for shit, bro. People are everywhere. It's just crazy.
You know, I don't know. Stop me if I've talked about this, but these fucking, I get this a lot at my neighborhood Walmart. The employees that are just going around picking fucking online orders.
Oh yeah.
They don't give a fuck, bro. They act like they don't even work for Walmart. Yeah, they don't act like they're wearing a blue vest.
We mentioned this.
Fuckers.
No, yeah, and dude, I've had an instance where there were two blocking the whole fucking aisle.
They don't give a fuck.
I felt like telling the manager. We've talked about this, but I felt like telling the manager, or even telling them, like, you can't block the whole fucking way. Like, you guys got to be able to let fucking customers walk in and out. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
And I just didn't deal with it because I was just probably stoned and had patience that morning. But I remember thinking, like, I mean, we're priority. We're right here. We're here spending money
in the moment.
What's fucking priority? You know, it's like, but you know what? We said this too, but I can remember, but it's because they want everybody to fucking do that. They don't want us there. They don't want, you know what I mean? They fucking want to make it so inconvenient and not more convenient that we do that and fucking now we don't go and fuck, you know, it's fucking bullshit, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of
bullshit.
Speaking of for real. Speaking of fucking bullshit. This last week, it was in between last week's cast and this week, so it was like the end of last week.
Yeah.
I noticed I had water at the apartment. I had water coming off the outside down the gutter. So I know it was a air conditioning unit that was leaking, right? And I noticed this for a few days. They don't give a fuck. They ride by there all day on their fucking golf cart, and if nobody calls them about it, they don't pay no fucking attention. It's not their problem,
man.
Right? So I noticed one day I come inside. And I notice it feels a little warmer than usual, so I put my hand up to the vent, and it's blowing air, but it doesn't feel cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like... So I'm like, I put two and two together. I'm like, well, water's leaking.
Call Jose.
Fucking...
Wasn't that the homie or no?
Fucking... Oh, he's long gone.
Oh, okay.
These fucking people they have now. So I call them, and I'm like, you know, I got air coming out. That was my first fuck up. I should have told him I had no fucking air coming out.
I'm roasting balls.
Right? So they think, oh, he's got some air. He's fine. So I tell them, I'm like, you know, there's air coming out, but it's not cool. There's water leaking outside. Do the math. I don't think my air conditioning unit is getting water because the air isn't fucking cool, right? They're like, oh, okay, we'll send somebody to check it out. So I don't, you know, you should be able to trust these fucking people. I should be able to go on about my day, and then
you pay for it. You pay for the services.
I shouldn't have to worry about them coming in when I'm not there, you know, to check it out and do what they need to do. So the day goes by, and, you know, 3-4 o'clock rolls by, and I'm like, I haven't seen nobody yet. What's going on? And they're like, oh, this is 3:30 in the afternoon, mind you. And they're like, oh, I think maintenance must have gone to lunch as soon as they come back. I'm thinking, they didn't go to fucking lunch this late, bro.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm
saying? Fucking irritating.
Yeah. So
go to lunch.
This late, they leave like at 5:36. They're taking their lunch this late. I fucking doubt it. So I'm like, okay. So I let an hour go by. Don't hear nothing. I call them back, and they're like, they tell me that at this point it's too late in the day. It's too fucking hot for them to go up on the roof.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's too hot.
Yeah. So I go down there.
You should have said, you know how hot that roof is, bitch? That's how I'm hot in my fucking house.
That's my fucking point. It's like it's too hot. We can't send our guys up there.
What
it's too.
Put some gloves on. Go work on that motherfucker.
It's too dangerous.
Oh my God.
So I go down there. I walk over to the office, and they're like,
you should have hit me up, bro. We'll just go do it, bro.
Well, bring your ladder. We're fucking get up there ourselves. So,
I got my own swamp cooler stories for you here when we're done.
So they fucking suck, man. It's like they invent, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's an outdated fucking technology. They need to figure out something.
I don't mind them.
Well, they're easy to work on. That's the only good thing. But it's like it's just a constant fucking nuisance, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But
it's always something.
I've dealt with the alternative, and when it needs repairs and things like that, you're putting out a G. You're fucking,
because they got to come out and fucking.
It gets rough. That's a rich man's game. The fucking refrigerated air.
Yeah. So.
But if you got it, you're good.
Yeah.
But
so they offer me a portable, and they're like they'll be out. They'll be out first thing in the morning. They tell me, and I'm like, keep your fucking portable. I don't want.
Stick it up your ass. No, so it's too hot.
So I walk out, and I'm like, first thing in the morning, huh? And I'm like, all right. So I walk out, all fucking irritated. But what
in
could
the morning or at that time?
This was this was like 4:35 after that same first day, right? Yeah. So whatever. What can I do? You know?
Yeah.
So I leave.
You're at the mercy of their shit.
So next day rolls around. Fucking, it's already like 9:30 in the morning. So I call them, right? This little cunt, excuse my language. This little cocksucker answers the phone at 9:30 in the morning. And I'm like, I was told that, I was like, well, first off, I was like, I'm calling from this unit. I was like, I spoke to you guys yesterday. I was told maintenance was going to be out first thing in the morning. I was like, it's 9:30. And he tells me, I'm aware, sir. I'm aware of what we told you. I'm like, you motherfucker, you're aware? He's like, it's still early in the morning. He tells me it's 9:30. He's like, maintenance is doing the grounds, which they do. When they first get there, they ride around, they pick up trash, they check things out. Exactly. They get there at fucking 8, right? 8 o'clock.
Are we talking third thing? You little shit.
So he gets a fucking snotty fucking attitude with me on the phone.
Wow.
And yeah, so the morning goes by. I'm waiting. Nothing.
Wow, you're lying.
I'm not fucking lying.
Oh, my God.
So finally, I call back, and they know me at this point. They're fucking, you know, they know the situation. And the manager answers. This fucking, she's a fucking cunt too. Pardon my language. The other guy, he's a cunt. She's a cunt too. So she answers, and I'm like, I know who she is and what she does. So as soon as she answers, I say, I'm calling from this unit. I'm like, I know you know the situation I'm dealing with here. And she apologizes for the miscommunication, right? About how it wasn't her who told me they were going to be out first thing in the morning. It was one of the fucking little minions at the fucking desk. And she apologized for the miscommunication, and she tells me that it's going to get taken care of, right? Well, the fucking rest of the day goes, right? I end up taking a fucking nap, a hot fucking nap, and wake up, still nothing going on, right? I don't even bother calling them, okay? I'm like, you know, that fucking aggravation. Next morning comes around. I walk my ass over there right at fucking 9 when they open. I walk in, and I'm like, I need to speak to her, right? So she's busy at the moment, so I sit down in the little lobby and I wait. Well, one of them says, oh, she's ready to see you, right? So I walk in there, and the little cunt-faced fuck who gave me snotty attitude on the phone, he comes in too, because, you know, they want to they don't know what I'm going to do. They don't know what I'm going to do. And so he's standing there, and I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, maintenance closed out that work order, taken care of. And I'm like, you guys were supposed to keep, excuse me, you guys were supposed to keep me informed about what was going on. I was like, well, what was the issue? And the little cunt-faced fuck tells me it was the pads. I'm like, the pads? What about the pads? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? The pads. Obviously, he doesn't know what the fuck a swamp cooler.
Is it leaking water still?
It's still leaking water as we speak. Right? But they tell me, oh, that work order was closed out. The issue was resolved. It was the pads. And I was like, how come I've been living here for fucking 4 years, and fucking every time there's an issue, not only do they go up on the roof, but they come inside to check, right? They didn't fucking come in. They didn't check because I was there. So apparently when I was taking that fucking hot nap, that's when they supposedly fixed it, right? It's bullshit. So I'm like, well, if you say the work order's closed, I guess the work order's closed. What can I say to that? I was like, but pads, that doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with it. It's a water flow issue. And so I told when I was there, I was like, so what's the situation here? Do you have a district manager, a regional manager? I was like, who do you report to? I told her. I was like, I need their contact info. And so she has the other little fuck face at the front, give me the contact info. But it's like, what could I fucking do? You know, I could go in there and act like a fucking psycho, you know what I'm saying? And start fucking roughing up the joint.
So the water's still leaking?
It's still leaking. And then now the temperatures have started to cool. And, you know, a little bit. The temperatures have been down this last week. Low 90s. As opposed to high 90s. And, like, I put my hand up at the vent and, like, it feels okay. But, like, you know, it's not, I could tell it's not running efficiently. And, like, and I brought up the water. I said, well, the water's still leaking. I'm like, where's that coming from? And they couldn't answer me. So it's like almost at that point, I felt like it was personal because I was fucking, you know, I was giving them a little bit of attitude, but I didn't cuss at them. You know, I didn't get crazy. But at that point, it felt like it was personal. And I don't believe that they fucking fixed it. I believe they closed out the work order and didn't fucking do anything.
That's weird. That's so weird.
It's bullshit is what it is.
It is, but like, why? It's like, how this whole thing, like, you think, I mean, if they have, it's so easy to go up there and fix it. Like, it would take me fucking.
That's what I kept
15,
telling them.
minutes.
That's what I kept telling them the whole time. I was like, this is a 5-minute fix.
What I don't understand is that instead of, why the fuck do they want to listen to you? Why don't they just send the fucking guy they pay for over there to do it?
It's just,
you know what I mean?
Initially, it's laziness, and then I don't think they like the fact that I was giving them shit about it. So then they turned it into a fucking personal issue.
So weird, man.
And I didn't reach out to the corporate office.
I think they'd want to
I got
take care of the customers, you know?
Well, you would think the amount of money I pay to live in that fucking place, you know, I got the number, but it was mainly to sweat them out. But I don't think they give a fuck anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not. I know if I call, they're not gonna fucking do anything anyway.
That's fucking crazy, man.
So now going forward, if there's an issue, now they're definitely gonna drag their fucking feet on it because it's fucking personal to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just think that's ridiculous, bro.
But that was the last fucking straw. So when my lease is up, you know, and I'm gonna make sure that they know, you know what I'm saying? Because I already know what's gonna happen. They're gonna give me the renewal here in 4 months, the renewal offer, and I'm gonna be like, you take this and shove it right up your ass. And if you remember back in fucking August when you were fucking with me, that's the exact reason why I'm not fucking staying here.
Yeah.
You know, and then now I got to worry about fucking getting the full deposit. You know, these people are fucking.
Be like, you got water damage over here.
The only thing I could fucking be hopeful for is it's a revolving door around there. This is like the third or fourth set of people in that office since I've lived there. So the only thing I could hope for is that this group is fucking gone.
Yeah.
You know. And I had it all in my head what I was going to hit him hard. I was going to cut him deep, but I held back. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go in there and be like, you fuckers need to realize at the end of the day, you're in a dead-end job. You're working in the office. I was like, there's no future in your fucking jobs here. You know what I'm saying? It's a revolving door. You're the third set of assholes I've had to deal with since I've lived here. And at the end of the day, you're fucking just miserable. And I hope you enjoy this control and power you have over people's lives that live here. Because that's all you have. You're fucking useless. But I didn't hit him with that. I should have.
Yeah. I'm trying to think how high that roof is.
So what they do is when they go up, so there's a staircase, right? And then there's a landing in between the set of stairs. That's where they post their ladder up, and that's where they go up.
Okay.
But I know they didn't fucking do it because the water's still fucking leaking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that they would have came in and wanted to fucking put their hand up to the vent themselves.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right.
There's probably the hose is fucked up probably somewhere, I'm guessing, and it's probably not getting water and it's fucking.
Or the float. You know, if the float's not adjusted right, it'll fucking just overflow.
Yeah, but then it would be working efficiently still, though.
Yeah.
But that is true.
I don't know. I mean, it's not blowing out fucking hot air. You know what I'm saying? It's moderately cool, but I know I've lived there long enough.
That's why I'm thinking it's not getting efficient water if it's working half-ass. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why the pads don't make no fucking sense. You know?
So, yeah.
Right?
So the reason I think it's a water issue is because you said it's got a leak. So in my head, it could have a hole. So the water source isn't getting enough. It's got like a trickle.
Could have like a pinhole in it from the sun or fucking
all kinds of things. Yeah. So what's happening is like the reservoir at the bottom of the cooler is not filling up right. So you're just getting, a little bit of water.
Yeah.
The pump's barely pumping any water because all the water's dripping out before it,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's bullshit. That's fucked up shit. A couple days ago, I felt my shit's not fucking working right. And so I went up there on Saturday, and I was by myself here at the house. And it's easier if you have somebody that can control the switches on the phone while you're up there.
Yeah.
Just so you can see what the fuck's going on, But I went up there, and it looked like man, I wasn't sure. It was either like the belt or the motor, but I was thinking like I thought it was the motor on Saturday, and so I was like, fuck, it sucks because it just like the squirrel cage wasn't spinning that fast, and I'm like, man, I think the motor's on its way out, Well, Sunday after work, I went to Home Depot and fucking bought a motor, which is $125. I was like, damn. So I got the motor, and then I got a belt, which is $8.
Mm-hmm.
And I came back, and my cousin was here, so I was able to go up there and check everything out while she was hitting the switches, and I was watching it. And I realized it was just a belt.
Okay.
So I switched the belt, and it's been kicking like fuck since yesterday. And it was nice because now I could just take that motor back. But and it's a lot more work replacing the motor.
Oh yeah.
That's probably the hardest fix on the when you're messing with the swamp cooler. Besides changing the whole entire thing out, But anyway, so I had some issues with the swamp, but man, it's so easy because I can just jump right up there and and check it out.
Well, there's it's it just
and
comes
then
down.
too, if he jumped up in the hoses like I'm saying, and it's not working 100%, like it's a pain in the ass to fuck with the hoses because if you don't know what you're doing, where you're connecting the hoses on the spouts and stuff, like it's a little bit of plumbing work, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fitting
but I'm just saying, like, so maybe some lazy fuck went up, didn't realize it was fucking, like I was saying, it's just working half-ass, and he's like, oh, it's fine, it's just fucking.
And the thing that pissed me off the most is like that second day when I talked to her on the phone, I felt like she honestly cared and she apologized and she was trying to make it right. You know what I'm saying? And then I show up the next day and she has the ass face. You know what I mean? Fucking.
The work order's closed. These people acting like she's like a fucking. What the fuck? The work order's closed. Whatever. Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what you get when you rent. You know what I'm saying? You're at their fucking mercy.
Yeah, it's fucking rough.
Fuck.
Bastards.
But,
Wow. Yeah.
I probably handled it the best way I could because I could have went in there and started yelling and fucking cussing at them, and then what?
Saying nothing. It doesn't do nothing.
Exactly. It just caused more problems in the future for myself. Is when I need something done.
That's true for sure. You gotta play the game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You gotta play it until you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Until there's no more hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really shitty though, man. Really is.
But what can you do? So, no, I just need to make sure when it's time to get out of there, everything's on point, as far as the deposit and fucking don't give them no fucking excuses though. They'll probably go through with a white glove, the cunts.
Yeah.
But what can you do?
Man, I forgot to tell you, I got freaked out this morning because so like I basically almost blew myself up, bro. Fucking, it was crazy. So I went and switched the propane tank out at Giant, and
damn, you called it Giant. That's old school.
Oh, it's a fucking.
I know
Speedway,
exactly
right?
what you mean, but
that's crazy.
It's funny you say that because I was thinking of Giant the other day. I was like, that's crazy. We had a gas station named Giant. That's a weird fucking name.
Anyway, they were big time.
They were big, yeah.
So I went and switched my tank out a few days ago. Anyway, I come to this morning to burn the goat heads, And I fucking hook my shit all up like it's supposed to be, and I turn the fucking gas on, and I realize there's a little leak from the nozzle, and I can hear it. But I'm like, fuck it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just leaking out the nozzle. Like, I'm just gonna.
It's leaking at the tank or more towards the handle.
Where you turn it on and off, somewhere in there, it's fucking. When you turn it on, it fucking starts instead of all the gas just going into the hose.
Yeah,
it's got a little bitty fucking leak, so it's going in the hose, but it's fucking. You can hear it like out the fucking top where you turn it off and on. Well, it's fucked up, but I was like, I don't think it'll do nothing. Like, I think I'll just be wasting more gas, you know. But I'm like, fuck it, I need to do this. I start getting into it, bro. Fucking start getting into it. Woo! That fucking propane tank light's on fire, bro.
Oh shit!
And I was like, oh fuck! Like, what do I do? Like, run or like fucking try to put this out? Try to get water?
Yeah.
And fucking, I kept trying to smother it, bro, and it wouldn't go out. Finally, it fucking
smother
went
with
out.
what?
Like, I had gloves on.
Oh, okay.
Finally, it went out, but I was like, that was fucking scary. That was kind of freaky, bro.
Woke you up.
The fucking tank was on fire.
Damn.
Yeah, at that fucking. So I was like, oh my god. I was like, that was fucking kind of hairy. I got kind of worried.
There has to be some kind of like safety mechanism in there that keeps the flame from getting into the tank. Because it would have blown the fuck up.
Well, it's just pressure, you know.
Yeah. Like, the pressure was pushing out.
It can't suck back in. I mean, you just got to be careful. Hopefully, it's not gonna suck in there. Yeah. So, I was able to get it off, and then so I was like, fuck, what do I do? I was like, I just started, bro, and so I went to Giant, and I told the dude my story, right, and he was like freaking out, this old man, and he's like, well, shit, man. He's like, I'd trade you a new one for free, but I'm out of propane. And I was like, fuck. I was like, for real? Anyway, so I went and borrowed my dad's. But that fucking tank, I've never seen one light on fire, the tank itself.
Damn.
All my arm hair, I don't have much arm hair, but all my fucking arm hairs are all like, it was.
Damn.
I was freaking out. Like, I was thinking, what if this thing blew the fuck up right now? Like.
Yeah.
Oh man, there was just pieces of me all over the fucking backyard. Yeah.
Here I show up knocking on the door, do the fucking podcast.
Splattered AJ all over the fucking backyard.
Fuck.
I swear it was trippy, man.
Well, you know, if you think about it, people are exchanging those tanks constantly. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what my dad told me. He's like, that's why I keep my own tanks. My dad refills his own tanks.
See, years ago, I had a gas grill, and I went and bought my own tank at Costco. I like the idea of having your own, you know, as opposed to exchanging it. Yeah. But like when tanks are exchanging hands like that, you know, 2 or 3 times a week.
So, for instance, all the balloons have 4 or 5 to 6 fucking huge propane tanks. Yeah. So it happens at work, not the fire, but the leak stuff or something. And the pilots, it's their responsibility to change out the nozzles. There's a way to fucking put new nozzles on all that shit. Yeah. But it happens, you know. And like you're saying,
just anything that's repetitive like that, you're just leaving it open.
And then like dirt and stuff gets inside in there and stuff.
Fucks with the seal. Yeah.
But that was it was the only time one's been on fire.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I was like, damn, a lot of shit was going through my head at that moment.
No, like you said, do I get the fuck out of Dodge or do I
fucking chuck it
in that backyard? It's all fucking
the corner just blew to shit right there.
Blows the fucking wall up. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know it. I got it though. It was crazy. But then I came back and my dad's tank worked fucking cherry.
Yeah.
But now I know if I hear it not to use it.
Yeah. I'll be all right.
You're leaking all. Yeah, I was like, I'll be all right. Oh my god, bro. That's smoking a ball. I'll be all right. Woof. I was like, I was like, damn, man.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. Pretty wild stuff, brother.
What else you got over there, AJ?
Nothing. I was going to ask you. So I've been watching that Combat Karate every Sunday.
Okay.
It's on. Fucking George St. Pierre was the commentator last night. Yeah. But Aljamain Sterling fights right now in Combat Karate. Do they let those guys do some shit?
Remember back when like UFC was real strict about letting them compete and anything else? They've been more lenient.
Okay.
They've been more lenient in recent years. So like they'll let them do grappling tournaments. They'll let them do that.
Sterling. Yeah, so they compete on the Combat Karate.
Did he win?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they've been, I don't know maybe because this the new company that bought the UFC, maybe it's them who's been
Might
letting
have something into
yeah.
it. Or two, they're friends with Boss Rutan and stuff. Maybe
Well,
too, right?
that's true. That's
Dana,
true.
Whoever, or whatever.
I mean, it's not like they're gonna let him go fight in fucking the PFL or fucking formerly Bellator.
Other kind of little
competitors. But maybe they don't see them as a direct competitor. But there's still the thing that if they get injured, you know what I'm saying, it could prevent them from fighting in the UFC. So I think they got to kind of be careful.
Yeah. I just thought it was a trip.
Yeah, no, I hadn't heard that he was fighting over there, but yeah, no, that combat karate, it's gaining some popularity. Yeah, he's good, man. He's good on commentary too. But yeah, did you see there was a boxing match here? Local boxing. Well, it wasn't local. It was a big boxing match at Tingley on Saturday, and it was for a world title.
Damn.
And local guy fought. I don't apologize. I don't know his name, but let me see here. But it was like they're saying it could be a knockout of the year. This local dude, fucking.
Dang.
Let me look up his name so I'm not. But it was televised and everything on ESPN. Let's see here. So. Fucking A. So it was. Let's see if the Albuquerque Journal let me read it without trying to get me to pay. Fuckers.
50 cents.
Well, now they want you to get a subscription to read the fucking the online version. So Angelo Leo, he's a local cat. He fought he knocked out Luis Alberto Lopez. That cat was from Mexico, I think. But it was a nasty knockout. Let me see if I can find a clip of it. But yeah, I was at Tingley. And
Stingley Coliseum.
Over the years that's happened where like we'll get like a legit
boxing match or what?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to look this up.
Remember when the Scorpions played there, they called it Stingley Coliseum.
Yeah. I'm gonna play this, but I'm gonna turn the sound off. So I'm gonna get a copyright strike. But nah, man, it was a fucking nasty knockout. One punch. Bah, it was in the 10th round. I didn't watch the whole
What day?
This is this last Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah. Check that out while we're talking. This is the highlight, so I don't know exactly where it's.
That's at Tingley?
Yeah.
Looks good.
It was. I think it was. It wasn't. I think it was WBO was the belt featherweight. These guys are small, probably
ESPN?
like 125ers.
Oh, now I get it, bro. I have this lady I follow on Facebook, and she sang the national anthem there. So now I'm putting it together in my head.
It was a big deal.
She had like a red carpet ESPN deal and shit, and I was like, "Oh, this chick's in Vegas or something." It was here.
Yeah. So the dude in the light blue, that's the homeboy from here. But he knocks his fucker out nasty. Should be getting to it. Yeah.
He's jacking him up.
Yeah. I think he was pretty much dominating the whole fight, and then he just catches him.
Oh, damn. He's like basically walking away.
Yeah. But
that's crazy.
Is it there yet?
Nah, but he's just getting beat up.
Here, let me see. Let me just skip to it real quick. So we're not
What are you doing, Joe?
holding up the fucking. Oh, there it is. Go ahead and hit play on that.
Okay. Yeah. He just was beat the fuck up, and then he cracked him.
Yeah, it was a clean shot.
Left.
Yes, sir. That's cool to see some ESPN in the house.
That's wild.
So I don't know if you saw it. John Jones, he pretty much came out and said that he's retiring after the Stipe fight. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't notice.
Yeah. If that's the case, then why even fucking strip him and let's fucking move on? You know what I mean?
Does Stipe want to fight?
He still wants to fight, but I don't know, man.
That's just all weird.
Fucking irritated with that whole situation.
Huh.
They had a fight night on that same this last Saturday night, but it was nobody.
No shit.
Nobody big.
I'll be down.
And then Izzy, he's fighting for the belt against the South African.
Yeah.
This coming Saturday.
Okay.
So we'll see if Izzy can get the belt back. Be interesting.
Probably so.
Who
knows?
You watch anything new?
No.
No.
Been super busy, and then the puppy just fucking adds on to it.
Both of them crashed out.
Yep.
He opened his eyes like, you talking about me? Right on, man. I got nothing else to wrap this motherfucker up for this week.
Right on.
Thanks for tuning in as always. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Go to our YouTube channel. Share this shit. Go to anywhere you listen to audio podcasts. Listen to the audio version of this. Brand new episode next week.
Thanks for listening.
Hey, Jay and Joe Show. We're out.